All right, we're going to do the same thing. This is on the model. So again, we're at 90 degrees here. So we're holding the skeleton at 90. Largest landmark is we got on this side, this would be, you can tell this is medial malleolus, and we're going to swing around. And there's the lateral malleolus, or the distal fibula. To make it easier, we're actually going to flip the skeleton prone so we can actually see the malleolar grooves. So the malleolar grooves are back here. So as we palpate, you just palpate back here, the posterior side. These are the malleolar grooves. Just easier to see it on the skeleton. We're going to flip her back. Actually, we're going to keep her this way. Here's calcaneus. So again, the calcaneus is the large hind bone. You can see it takes up most of the space there. That roughed bump right there, that will be the calcaneal tuberosity. So again, you can almost imagine Achilles coming down this way and inserting right there. Interestingly, if you look at the calcaneus from the plantar side, you can see how narrow it actually is, and how the majority of the medial side, there is no bone. That is made up of soft tissue. So this whole area right here is made up of soft tissue. But you can see how it's much more situated to the lateral side with the calcaneus. Now, if we put it back at 90 degrees, our landmarks on the medial side, we're going to actually flip it back to a supine position. Back to the medial side. So there's our medial malleolus, and like I said on the actual person, we're going to drop about an inch, and we're going to palpate right here. That little bony landmark is the sussinachium tali, and if you look at it from the model, you can see the shelf right here. So the sussinachium is the shelf, the tali being the talus bone, so it's the little shelf that the talus actually sits on. So that's sussinachium tali. So again, medial malleolus, drop down, palpate it, that's what we're looking for. On the lateral side, there's our lateral malleolus. We're going to drop down, we're going to feel a little ridge. That little ridge right there is the peroneal or the fibular trochlea, and so you can imagine the muscles wrapping right around that. For the talus, we're going to come back up here. You can see the talus as a plantar flex. There's the trochlea of the talus. That's where we really palpate. And as we dorsiflex, you can see the trochlea gets hidden in the mortise. Plantar flex, easy to palpate. And our final one was the medial tubercle. We're going to start right here, and we're going to drop posterior, about 45-degree angle. And there's the tubercle of the talus.